6 a.m. sharp, and the sirens start to wail. The morning commute is a slow iron trail. 2 million motorbikes and packed yellow buses, wading through the heat, and the commuter cusses. I got a toolbox on my lap and a thermos in my hand, heading to the toughest construction site in the land. Stuck in the gridlock, but I keep on the grind, leaving the worries and the fatigue behind. Pounding the concrete under a haze of gray, earning every cent at the start of the day. They call it the capital, the land of the gold, but it's built on the muscle that never is sold. The scaffolding climbs 40 stories in the air, looking down on the chaos and the gradually. The sun hits the metal and it burns through the vest, but the heart of a worker never takes a rest. We lay out the pipes and we weld the iron frame, putting our sweat on the city's big name. Stuck in the gridlock, but I keep on the grind, leaving the worries and the fatigue behind. Pounding the concrete under a haze of gray, earning every cent at the start of the day. They call it the capital, the land of the gold, but it's built on the muscle that never is sold. Susie's spouse in the high-rises look through the glass, watching the hours and the deadlines pass. They hold the money, but we hold the steel. They'll never understand the pride that we feel. Stuck in the gridlock, but I keep on the grind, leaving the worries and the fatigue behind. Pounding the concrete under a haze of gray, earning every cent at the start of the day. They call it the capital, the land of the gold, but it's built on the muscle that never is sold. Pack up the wrenches, the traffic is slow. Time to face the concrete jungle below. Gridlock and grind, that's how we survive. The sun drops down behind the high-rise tower, and the city changes face at the twilight hour. I step out of the garage with grease on my sleeve, ready for the small piece of peace I can receive. The neon lights are blinking in a crazy display, but I'm looking at the sky at the end of the day. Underneath the glare of the metropolis moon, where the city whistles a mechanical tune, I count up the cash that I earned with my sweat, paying off the rent and the family dead. No fields of green grass, just the sidewalks of stone. But I'm proud of the kingdom that I claim as my own. My children are sleeping in our small rented room, far away from the factory's thundering boom. I look at their faces and the weariness breaks, knowing every single sacrifice a father makes is worth the tomorrow that I'm building right here in the heart of the capital, year after year. Underneath the glare of the metropolis moon, where the city whistles a mechanical tune, I count up the cash that I earned with my sweat, paying off the rent and the family dead. No fields of green grass, just the sidewalks of stone. But I'm proud of the kingdom that I claim as my own. The city is loud and the pressure is high. It can crush a weak spirit if you don't try. But the blue-collar bloodline is stubborn and strong. We adapt to the asphalt where we now belong. Glare of the metropolis moon, where the city whistles a mechanical tune, I count up the cash that I earned with my sweat, paying off the rent and the family dead. No fields of green grass, just the sidewalks of stone. But I'm proud of the kingdom that I claim as my own. Lock up the door, let the sirens go past. We survived another shift in the jungle at last. Metropolis moon, watch over my home. Midnight bells are ringing over Monument Square, but There ain't no peace of justice in the institutional air. The lobbyists are walking down the corridor of gold, buying up the laws before the morning can unfold. They twist the definitions and they alter every clause, drowning out the regular people's desperate applause. There is no mercy in the neon Senate, no pity in the stone. The Capitol will bleed you till you're nothing but a bone. They shake your hand for pictures when the campaign trail is near, then they lock you in the darkness of the metropolitan fear. Yeah, the skyline looks majestic, the empire looks grand, but it's the coldest political desert in the land. I see the young idealists coming off the transit train, thinking they can change the system and wash away the pain. But the gears of the metropolis will grind them down to dust, turning every noble virtue into a layer of rust. By the end of the semester, they'll be learning how to play the dirty game of compromise that steals the soul away. There is no mercy in the neon Senate, no pity in the stone. The Capitol will bleed you till you're nothing but a bone. They shake your hand for pictures when the campaign trail is near, then they lock you in the darkness of the metropolitan fear. Yeah, the skyline looks majestic, the empire looks grand, but it's the coldest political desert in the land. You can debate the bills, you can filibuster loud, but the corporate bank accounts will always control the crowd. The gavel hits the timber and the verdict has been sold, a classic country tragedy wrapped up in city gold. No pity in the storm. The Capitol will bleed you till you're nothing but a bone. They shake your hand for pictures when the campaign trail is near, then they lock you in the darkness of the metropolitan fear. Yeah, the skyline looks majestic, the empire looks grand, but it's the coldest political desert in the land. Turn off the microphone, let the shadows take the floor. The corruption keeps on creeping behind the Senate door. No mercy in the neon. God save us all. Midnight sun is flashing red and flashing green, the coldest paradise that I have ever seen. Billboards selling dreams that you can never afford, while you're working late night shifts just to pay for your board. The sirens keep on wailing like a warning in the dark. There ain't no peace or quiet in the Central City Park. There is no mercy in the neon, no pity in the light. The Capitol will bleed you through the middle of the night. It takes your honest dollar and it leaves you in the dust, turning every golden promise into a layer of rust. Yeah, the buildings are beautiful, the skyline is grand, but it's the hardest desert in the whole entire land. I see the young dreamers coming off the midnight bus, with stars in their eyes just like the rest of us. They think they'll beat the system, think they'll conquer the crown, before the metropolitan gears start to grind them right down. It takes about a month for the smile to disappear, replaced by the coldness of the Capitol fear. There's no mercy in the neon, no pity in the light. The Capitol will bleed you through the middle of the night. It takes your honest dollar and it leaves you in the dust, turning every golden promise into a layer of rust. Yeah, the buildings are beautiful, the skyline is grand, but it's the hardest desert in the whole entire land. You can shout into the alley, you can scream into the street, but the roar of the traffic will drown your heartbeat. The corporate high-rises don't care about your pain, they just keep on counting the profit and the gain. There is no mercy in the neon, no pity in the light. The Capitol will bleed you through the middle of the night. It takes your honest dollar and it leaves you in the dust, turning every golden promise into a layer of rust. Yeah, the buildings are beautiful, the skyline is grand, but it's the hardest desert in the whole entire land. So pull your jacket tight against the smog-filled breeze. The neon keeps on burning while the city starts to freeze. No mercy in the neon, keep your eyes wide open. city sleeping underneath a blanket of fog, but I'm already punching the card in the log. The metal is freezing to the touch of my glove. A long, long way from the ones that I love, but the family is counting on the food on the plate. So I strike the first arc and I challenge my fate. There are sparks in the cold dark flying so high, lighting up the corners of a blue-collar sky. The hammer hits the anvil with a thunderous sound, shaking the dust off this concrete ground. We don't get the headlines, we don't get the fame, but the fire in our chest is a beautiful flame. The foreman is walking with a clipboard in hand, checking the progress of the towers we planned. My shoulders are aching from the weight of the beam, but I'm holding the line for a family dream. Let the rich man keep talking about his stocks and his bonds. We're the ones building bridges where the river responds. There are sparks in the cold dark flying so high, lighting up the corners of a blue-collar sky. The hammer hits the anvil with a thunderous sound, shaking the dust off this concrete ground. We don't get the headlines, we don't get the fame, but the fire in our chest is a beautiful flame. They say the world is changing to a digital screen, but a computer can't fix a broken machine. It takes the grit and the muscle of a working man's hand to keep the wheels turning all across this great land. There are sparks in the cold dark flying so high, lighting up the corner of a blue-collar sky. The hammer hits the anvil with a thunderous sound, shaking the dust off this concrete ground. We don't get the headlines, we don't get the fame, but the fire in our chest is a beautiful flame. Just keep the fire burning till the whistle blows low. Sparks in the cold dark, that's the only life I know. The campaign banners are hanging from the high-rise tower wall, promising a paradise to the great and to the small. They spend $10 million just to buy a single seat while the working class families are starving on the street. I work 2 shifts at the factory just to keep the lights awake, while the tax man inside the Capitol takes everything I make. Oh, the cost of a vote is killing my pride, chasing after leaders who have completely lied. The price of the freedom and the price of the trust has crumbled into pieces and turned into dust. They call it democracy, the land of the brave, but you gotta sell your conscience just to be a city slave. My father always told me from our quiet country home, beware of the politicians when you choose to roam. They speak with silver tongues, but their hearts are made of lead. They'll promise you the world until the harvest day is dead. Now I'm standing in the small of this metropolitan street, watching the identical lies repeat and repeat. Oh, the cost of a vote is killing my pride, chasing after leaders who have completely lied. The price of the freedom and the price of the trust has crumbled into pieces and turned into dust. They call it democracy, the land of the brave, but you gotta sell your conscience just to be a city slave. The digital screens keep on flashing the poll tracks of people who never had a pack upon their backs, while the real heart of the nation is buried in the clay. The Capitol is trading our future away. Turned into dust. They call it democracy, the land of the brave, but you gotta sell your conscience just to be a city slave. Punching in the ballot, looking at the names, the hardest calculation in these political games. The cost of a vote is way too high. There's no stock options waiting for my name, no trust fund inheritance to playing the game. Just a toolbox of iron and a wallet of cloth, and a stubborn resilience that cuts through the moth. But when I pay for my groceries at the end of the week, I can look in the mirror without hiding my cheek. 'Cause that's an honest dollar in a calloused right hand, the truest kind of treasure in all of the land. No shortcuts or swindles, no cheating the poor, just straightforward labor behind the shop door. It might not buy a mansion or a luxury cruise, but it's a dollar that a gentleman never can lose. I watch the big executives rushing on past in their high-rise glass towers, moving so fast. They make more in a minute than I see in a year, but they don't know the kinship of the workers down here. They don't know the triumph of a job finished right, or the sweetness of sleeping through a hard-earned night. 'Cause that's an honest dollar in a calloused right hand, the truest kind of treasure in all of the land. No shortcuts or swindles, no cheating the poor, just straightforward labor behind the shop door. It might not buy a mansion or a luxury cruise, but it's a dollar that a gentleman never can lose. When my time is all over and my tools are laid down, and they put my old bones in the dirt of this town, I'll leave to my children a legacy clear, that an honest man's name is the thing to hold dear. That's an honest dollar in a calloused right hand, the truest kind of treasure in all of the land. No shortcuts or swindles, no cheating the poor, just straightforward labor behind the shop door. It might not buy a mansion or a luxury cruise, but it's a dollar that a gentleman never can lose. Fold it up tight and put it away, ready to earn it again the next day. The honest dollar, that's the blue-collar way. grandfather died with a hammer in his hand, building up the railroads that crossed through the land. And my father gave 35 years to the mill, till the smoke from the chimneys finally grew still. Now the toolbox they carry is sitting with me, the heaviest crown of my family tree. And it's a legacy of sweat passed down through the blood, standing up true through the fire and flood. We don't inherit fortunes or titles of gold, just an unyielding spirit that cannot be sold. From the dawn to the darkness, we stand on our feet, an honest line of workers that nothing can beat. There's a comfort in knowing you earned every cent of the roof for your head and the money you spent. No favors from strangers, no corporate handout gift, just the beautiful closure of a completed shift. When I look at my son, I see the cycle starting new, with the same stubborn courage to see a job through. And it's a legacy of sweat passed down through the blood, standing up true through the fire and flood. We don't inherit fortunes or titles of gold, just an unyielding spirit that cannot be sold. From the dawn to the darkness, we stand on our feet, an honest line of workers that nothing can beat. The buildings might crumble and the monuments fade, but you can't wipe away the progress we made, written in the iron and the concrete so deep, the promises that working men always will keep. And it's a legacy of sweat passed down through the blood, standing up true through the fire and flood. We don't inherit fortunes or titles of gold, just an unyielding spirit that cannot be sold. From the dawn to the darkness, we stand on our feet, an honest line of workers that nothing can beat. Put the wrenches away and let the night take the town. The legacy of sweat never lets us down. Midnight strikes on the institutional clock. The shadow puppet masters are beginning to flock. In the high-end lounges where the whiskey flows free, they're rewriting the laws for the high committee. A handshake in the dark, a briefcase on the floor, and democracy is pushed right out the kitchen door. It's the lobby, it's a lullaby, singing you to sleep, while the wolves in the Capitol are counting up the sheep. They buy up the votes before the dawn can break clear, trading our freedom for the metropolitan fear. Yeah, the skyline looks majestic under neon displays, but the truth gets corrupted in the political haze. I see the young idealists with their folders in hand, thinking they can bring some justice to the land. But the gears of the machine grind them down into dust, turning every noble virtue into envy and rust. Give them half a turn and they'll be learning how to slide with the dirty golden current of the capital tide. It's the lobby, it's a lullaby, singing you to sleep, while the wolves in the Capitol are counting up the sheep. They buy up the votes before the dawn can break clear, trading our freedom for the metropolitan fear. Yeah, the skyline looks majestic under neon displays, but the truth gets corrupted in the political haze. You can give a grand speech on the parliament floor, but the money speaks louder behind the closed door. The gavel hits the timber and the country gets sold. Just another simple tragedy wrapped in city gold. Singing you to sleep, while the wolves in the Capitol are counting up the sheep. They buy up the votes before the dawn can break clear, trading our freedom for the metropolitan fear. Yeah, the skyline looks majestic under neon displays, but the truth gets corrupted in the political haze. Turn the dim lights down, let the shadows take the floor. The corruption keeps on creeping behind the office door. The lobby is a lullaby, God save us all. Friday night and the whistle should blow. but the manager's saying we've got hours to go. The conveyor belt's jammed and the orders are late, so we're locking ourselves behind the factory gate. My family's at home, waiting up at the table, while I'm pushing my back just as hard as I'm able. I've got those heavy, heavy overtime blues, working the soles right off of my shoes, trading my Saturdays for a little more green. The biggest wheel spinning in a giant machine. Oh, the clock keeps on ticking, the numbers run high, while the best years of living are passing me by. The fluorescent lights are giving me a pain, rattling around like an old freight train. My daughter had a game that I promised to see, but this production line won't set me free. They pay time and a half for the sweat that we bleed, but it can't buy the moments that we truly need. I've got those heavy, heavy overtime blues, working the soles right off of my shoes, trading my Saturdays for a little more green. The biggest wheel spinning in a giant machine. Oh, the clock keeps on ticking, the numbers run high, while the best years of living are passing me by. We buy shiny things that we don't have time to use, paying the price for the path that we choose. Stuck in the cycle of the bills and the rent, until the last drop of our energy spent. I've got those heavy, heavy overtime blues, working the soles right off of my shoes, trading my Saturdays for a little more green. The biggest wheel spinning in a giant machine. Oh, the clock keeps on ticking, the numbers run high, while the best years of living are passing me by. Punch out the card at the end of the night, heading home tired in the pale moonlight. Overtime blues, Lord, give me some rest.
Down in the tunnels where the cold wind blows, in the rush hour current of the city flows. I open my case and I tune up the strings to sing of the burdens that the city life brings. A million faces passing right on by. Nobody stops to look me in the eye. But this is the subway busker's anthem tonight, singing for the people under fluorescent light. The tired-eyed clerks and the warehouse crews washing away their heavy metropolitan blues, with a six-string guitar and an honest old rhyme. We're fighting the pressure, $1 at a time. I see the young mother heading home from the shop, too weary to notice where the train cars stop, and the old security guard leaning on the wall, waiting for his midnight shift duty call. We're all in the trenches of this mega city game, different faces, but the struggle is the same. But this is the subway busker's anthem tonight, singing for the people under fluorescent light. The tired-eyed clerks and the warehouse crews washing away their heavy metropolitan blues, with a six-string guitar and an honest old rhyme. We're fighting the pressure, $1 at a time. They try to sweep us out of the terminal hall, saying that our music doesn't fit the grand mall. But the heart of the city isn't made of clean stone. It lives in the melodies of the people alone. But this is the subway busker's anthem tonight, singing for the people under fluorescent light. The tired-eyed clerks and the warehouse crews washing away their heavy metropolitan blues, with a six-string guitar and an honest old rhyme. We're fighting the pressure, $1 at a time. Let the last train roll, let the music fade out. An honest day's dollar is what it's about. Subway anthem, keep the rhythm alive.
My hands tell a story
that the mirror hides, of the heavy steel beams and the highway rides, a map of the miles and the shifts that I've run underneath the heat of the blistering sun. Every cut from the metal, every burn from the spark has left its own pattern and left its own mark. But I got calluses growing right over the scars, tearing down walls and reaching for stars. The pain of yesterday is the strength of today. We pound the frustration into the clay. Yeah, the body might ache when the evening comes down, but they can't break the spirit of a working town. My father had hands that were rougher than stone. He died with no money, but he held his own. He told me, son, don't you beg for a dime, just trade your own muscle and give them your time. A man who can labor with honor and pride can look at the world with his eyes open wide. But I got calluses growing right over the scars, tearing down walls and reaching for stars. The pain of yesterday is the strength of today. We pound the frustration into the clay. Yeah, the body might ache when the evening comes down, but they can't break the spirit of a working town. Let the rain keep falling on the construction site. We'll work through the mud till we finish it right. There's a deep satisfaction at the end of the shift, knowing you didn't need a handout or a gift. But I got calluses growing right over the scars, tearing down walls and reaching for stars. The pain of yesterday is the strength of today. We pound the frustration into the clay. Yeah, the body might ache when the evening comes down, but they can't break the spirit of a working town. Just wash off the grease and head back to the truck. No need for apologies, no need for luck. Calluses over scars, that's how we survive. Marble steps are shining under television lights, while the power brokers argue through the metropolitan nights. They wear tailored suits and smiles made of porcelain stone, but They're carving up the country just to secure their own throne. Behind the closed oak doors where the smoke and mirrors blend, every handshake is a weapon and nobody is your friend. Welcome to the Capital Cage Match, the battlefield of greed, where they trade away the promises that working people need. They use the nation's banner just to cover up the stains of the backroom deals and the political games. Yeah, the pavement here is ruthless and the stakes are running high, in a city where the truth is just a beautiful set of lies. The microphones are buzzing with the propaganda spin. It doesn't matter who is right, it only matters who will win. They throw 100 scandals just to bury up the fact that the Constitution's fading in a secret budget pact. They call it public service, but it's a heavy-duty show run by the shadow puppet masters in the rows below. Welcome to the Capital Cage Match, the battlefield of greed, where they trade away the promises that working people need. They use the nation's banner just to cover up the stains of the backroom deals and the political games. Yeah, the pavement here is ruthless and the stakes are running high, in a city where the truth is just a beautiful set of lies. Hey, they look out of the windows from the 52nd floor, ignoring all the protests standing right outside the door. To them we're just the numbers on a voting demographic screen, just the fuel they keep on burning for the capital machine. Welcome to the Capital Cage Match, the battlefield of greed, where they trade away the promises that working people need. They use the nation's banner just to cover up the stains of the backroom deals and the political games. Yeah, the pavement here is ruthless and the stakes are running high, in a city where the truth is just a beautiful set of lies. Smile for the camera, let the curtain start to fall. The political jungle is gonna break us all. Capital Cage Match, watch your back tonight.
I came to the city for the legislative fight. Thought I'd find some justice in the bureaucratic life. But the paperwork is endless
and the red tape is deep, and you're left standing lonely while the sharks begin to creep. The horizon is blocked by the monuments of pride, where the true voice of the country has been pushed aside. We're just chasing the smog line in the Capitol tonight, looking for shelter under artificial light, running after illusions that disappear like smoke, with a heavy heart beating under a blue-collar yoke. Yeah, the politics of power is a cold-hearted grind, leaving all the honest things a long way behind. I met an old clerk who's been here 40 years. He looked at my frustration and he smiled through his tears. He said, "Son, this city's got a hunger that never can be filled. It will drink up your honesty till your spirit is chilled. Don't let the grand facades steal the truth from your eyes, 'cause the whole damn system is a beautiful set of lies. We're just chasing the smog line in the Capitol tonight, looking for shelter under artificial light, running after illusions that disappear like smoke, with a heavy heart beating under a blue-collar yoke. Yeah, the politics of power is a cold-hearted grind, leaving all the honest things a long way behind. I can still hear the wind through the old country pine, when the politician rants on the television line, a haunting reminder of where I ought to be before the concrete jungle completely broke me. We're just chasing the smog line in the Capitol tonight, looking for shelter under artificial light, running after illusions that disappear like smoke, with a heavy heart beating under a blue-collar yoke. Yeah, the politics of power is a cold-hearted grind, leaving all the honest things a long way behind. Let the cameras dim, let the night take the town. The hardest political empire is gonna burn right down. Chasing the smog line, time to pack my bags and head back home. Traffic crawls beneath the billboard's glare, a promise plastered high in the smoggy air. They're shaking hands down on the crowded street, kissing babies just to mask the cold deceit. But once the heavy limousine doors swing shut, they slice the city budget like a clean-edged cut. It's a concrete campaign in the heart of the town, where you climb the marble steps just to tear a neighbor down. No fields of green, just a jungle of stone, where the politicians fight for a temporary throne. Yeah, the pavement is ruthless and the stakes are running high, in a capital that feeds you a beautiful life. The microphones are lined up in a silver row, rehearsing every line for the evening show. They talk about the struggle of the working man while slipping corporate cash underneath the hand. The ink is drying fast on the backroom deal, and nobody cares about the hunger that we feel. It's a concrete campaign in the heart of the town, where you climb the marble steps just to tear a neighbor down. No fields of green, just a jungle of stone, where the politicians fight for a temporary throne. Yeah, the pavement is ruthless and the stakes are running high, in a capital that feeds you a beautiful life. They watch the protests fade from the balcony high, 1,000 desperate voices underneath the heavy sky. To them it's just a game of the numbers and the chess, leaving the metropolis in a beautiful mess. It's a concrete campaign in the heart of the town, where you climb the marble steps just to tear a neighbor down. No fields of green, no fields of green, just a jungle of stone, where the politicians fight for a temporary throne. Yeah, the pavement is ruthless and the stakes are running high, in a capital that feeds you a beautiful life. Flash the flashing lights, let the cameras go blind. Another honest worker left a long way behind. Concrete campaign, watch your step tonight. asphalt, 10 hours in the dust, fixing up the highway that the winters tried to rust. The heavy steam rotors are shaking my spine as we lay down the borders of the county line. My water jug is empty and my throat is bone dry, but I don't look for mercy from a hot July sky. I got gravel in my boots and sweat on my brow. No time for a break, no time for it now. We're the backbone of the valley, the grit and the stone, making our way through the muscle and bone. Yeah, the highway keeps rolling and the traffic moves fast, but the foundation we build is a thing that will last. I see the fancy sports cars are speeding on by with the windows rolled up and the air conditioning high. They don't see the faces behind the orange vest or the heavy-duty strain beating inside our chest, but there's a pride in the pavement that you lay out straight, knowing you're the worker holding up the state. I got gravel in my boots and sweat on my brow. No time for a break, no time for it now. We're the backbone of the valley, the grit and the stone, making our way through the muscle and bone. Yeah, the highway keeps rolling and the traffic moves fast, but the foundation we build is a thing that will last. When the weekend comes crawling, I wash off the clay and watch my sweet darling laugh the worries away. That's the gold at the end of this long dusty road, the only sweet medicine for a heavy-duty load. Sweat on my brow, no time for a break, no time for it now. We're the backbone of the valley, the grit and the stone, making our way through the muscle and bone. Yeah, the highway keeps rolling and the traffic moves fast, but the foundation we build is a thing that will last. Just kick off the leather at the end of the line, clean out the gravel, and everything is fine.